Hi everyone, my name is Johan van Skalkwyk from Professional CPD. The video that we're going to record today is about the self-evaluation. I've done one for the technologist on the criteria, or the criterion in line with the various outcomes. Now I think it's time for the engineers. Here's one about the self-evaluation that you will find on the engineering report. Let me quickly explain. When you do your application for professional registration with EXA, and you've gone through your training and experience report, training experience summary and outline, then you get to the engineering report. Now, if you look at the engineering report, there's two major columns that I want you to focus on, and you'll see it here on your screen. The middle section is basically where you tell your story, where you highlight how you've gone from being exposed to the environment all the way through to outcome 11 and operating on level E, which means basically that you're on the same level as a professional engineer, only difference you can't sign off. Then you've got the interesting thing on the right-hand side, which is called the self-evaluation column. Now, the self-evaluation column consists of specific codes, and you need to know and understand these codes, because those are the codes you're going to use to give explanation on the TER that you refer to, your level of exposure or competence, the 11 outcomes, and whether it is a degree of responsibility or whether it is a complex engineering problem or a complex engineering activity. So if you look at the various groupings, you will find that outcomes 1, 2, and 3 resides in group A. Then you have outcome 4 and 5 that sits in group B. And you have 6 and 7 that's in group C. Group D consists of outcome 8, 9, and 10. And then group E, which is your initial professional development, that is your training record. So, back to the point. So, on the right-hand side, if you write your first TER, then you will most probably document the self-evaluation like this. You're going to put down DOR, degree of responsibility. Now remember, if you just start out in the environment, your degree of responsibility will be A. But as you move along and you get to a more senior level, then your degree of responsibility will be at a number E, or a letter E. So on the right-hand column, DOR, A, B, C, D, E. Then you're going to look at what type of work or problem are you solving. So you know now the degree of responsibility is DOR, and if it's a complex engineering problem, then you're going to use the code CEP, complex engineering problem. So if you deal then with a activity, then your code or short code for that will be, and then you tackle the outcomes. And your outcomes, as I said before, will be A, 1, 2, or 3. So the final code for a TER would look something like this. You will tackle the degree of responsibility, DOR, A, B, C, or whatever. Then underneath that, you will have the code for, is it a complex engineering problem? So it will be either CEP or CEA for activity. Then underneath that, you will have the group. Is it a group A, B, C, D, or E? If it's a group D, then it will be outcome either 8, 9, or 10, or all three of them. So you're documenting that in that specific space. So there you have it. There's the codes. It's explained. Now you know how it works. And you can extrapolate it to the various specific details to those codes. I hope this helped you. If you're not sure, please give me a shout. You've got my email address. Here it is, and my contact details. So if you battle with those codes, please let me know. And good luck with your applications.